Hi everyone, welcome to Timeless Tarot 111, and this is your almost personal reading. For those of you who's new to the channel, welcome. You might want to consider subscribing, for I am always hosting a party online wherein I am doing a live streaming, and in the live streaming you can ask me questions. If you missed the live streaming, you can still ask me questions. There's a link in the description box. Click that link, you will be routed to my page. Type in your questions and then click submit. 500 likes for this video and your next video will be a full reading. So for those of you who's into twin flame readings, into zodiac readings, might as well subscribe to the other channel, babaylantv. If you also want to know your lucky numbers and lucky color dated March the 1st to March the 7th, follow me on Instagram. If you want to know your financial forecast for the months of March, follow me in Instagram as well. And if you resonate with the reading, congratulations. If you do not resonate with the reading, you can come back to the reading after a week or two. Time is fluid. If you resonate with some bits and pieces of the reading, still congratulations, for I am doing a collective reading. So let's begin here. So your first card, let's put it here, your first card and your overall energy is the Two of Swords. So I can sense here there's already a separation between you both, whether it is physical or energetic. Physical, your person's really far from you, long distance connection. It could be that your person's really in a different city, different state, different country, county, or different continent. I can see here there's a lot of observations between you and your person, especially for you. There's something in you that's you're kind of like afraid of. Probably it is because for a few numbers of you, the distance. Probably because of the age. I can see your age gap. For a few numbers of you, this is a same-sex connection. For those in heterosexual connection, don't be too sensitive, but I can see here this is energies, right? Love is energy, so I am reading the energies. So I can see here probably there's a lot of factors why you are separated. Of course, the pandemic as well. I can see here that there's something in you, although you love the person, there's something in you that you're kind of like afraid of, I can see here with the Page of Swords, you know what, in your heart, what you truly want is for you to have a commitment with your person, for you to truly, let's say, have this contract with your person. I can also see here in your heart you almost wanted, not just almost, I think that you really wanted to have a connection with your person, or for your person to give you this commitment, this contract. In the past here, I can sense with the Eight of Swords, it felt like something in you that you are really bonded with this person for real. Bonded in the sense of you, this is a self-inflicted prison. Probably you also put your person in a pedestal, and you have given a lot of energy and effort in this dynamic. So you are waiting in return. You are waiting for something in return here. But here's the thing. In your crown chakra, I can see here that in your head, you're probably thinking that this connection is almost dying. You're losing hope. See, as you can sense here, that there's there's kind of like a fight. There is a tennis game that's playing in your head. You want the connection, but in your head telling you no, not anymore, because this is a losing end. The battle here is inside you, but I can see here the not so distant future is the Ace of Wands, which is the victorious beginning. So make up your mind. Which side are you going to believe? Are you going to have a commitment, or this connection is about to end? It's up to you, because whatever you are thinking, that's how you're manifesting it. With a high priestess, it's kind of like also your intuitions are heightened, but I felt like that your intuition is telling you otherwise. This is something that your fear is more dominant. You know, the intuition here is not came from the gift. I can see here that you might think that that is intuition, but that is more of fear, because your intuition is not going to put you into a direction that you will be, you know, that you're gonna be um, in the losing end. But this is the fear, the demons in your head. I can see here the judgment. You know, the universe is blowing its horn. I can sense here that you also have to make a better judgment, which is you truly wanted, because you want here is for you to have this stability, for you to have, you know, the strong foundation with your person. And your fear here, which is more dominant, is to totally disconnect from this connection, from this dynamic. I can see here your foreseeable outcome is a celebration. So that I'm not sure of why you have a lot of negativities in your head, but I can see here it is because of the separation. There's a lot of, you know, and there's nothing wrong. Our mind is built that way, you know, to keep us safe. But I think that there's more of, you know, you're feeding the negativities here. That's why it's more dominant. But I can see with the Knight of Pentacles, with the Two of Swords, I can sense here that there's less to no communication at all, and it's giving you a burden. Of course, if your person here is not communicating with you, or you have less chance of communication with your person, well, I can see here that there might be some fear that is accumulating in your head, and your the chemical in your head is giving you some, you know, warnings that hey, something is about to happen. But I can sense here you must also consider, especially for those who are in long distance connection, you have a different time zone, right? So your day might be night on them. There's a lot of things, okay? With the Page of Swords, your heart truly wants to have a commitment with this person. I can see here with the Page of Cups, there is still, you know, and the Knight of Cups, you may be stagnant in the situation, probably because of the pandemic or outside factors in this connection. But I can see here that your person's still watching over you. With the Eight of Swords here, you know, you might be, you know, you are in this position that this is a self-inflicted prison, but something is about to happen here with the Wheel of Fortune. I think that with the Eight of Cups, you have to leave those negativities behind. Why? Because the Wheel of Fortune here is a whirlpool of fortune. Literally, you know, there's nothing more for me to expand on that. Now, it's just land in your lap. With the Ten of Swords here, you're thinking of that this connection is not really moving. I told you, this is a demon in your head. I can see here, in spite of thinking of that, trust this, right? Thinking that you can overcome those challenges. These are minor setbacks. With the Ace of Swords, I can see here that you're gonna give an equal or get an equal give and take here. Four of Wands really showed up here twice, so which means this is a strong depiction that the universe is giving you the stability, you know, a security that you will be stable from the both of you. With a High Priestess here, you know that in your heart that your person's also missing you. With the Empress, I can also sense here that there might be a chance when you got back together. For the ladies, you might get someone else, or you might get pregnant. For the gentleman here, you might get them pregnant. I can see here you have to make a better judgment of what you are thinking. The reason being is because although there are separation, you still have to think of happy thoughts. You know, kind of like the Peter Pan here. Now, Peter Pan is, you know, he is thinking of, I think that mention it to Wendy, John, and the rest of the gang for them to fly. You know, they have to think of positive thoughts, happy thoughts. You have to think on wipe the gram of the view hole and think on the positive side of it. With the Four of Wands here, this is what you want in this connection. Four of Wands, this is more of stability, strong foundation. I can see your Ace of Swords and a celebration once again. So I think that this is more of giving you the hope and the encouragement that this connection is going to get to another level. It's just you who's drowning, who's kind of like poisoning yourself, that this connection is not going to come or you're not going to manifest. But I think that this is you who's also the inner saboteur. I think that's a French word, right? An inner saboteur. You have to remove that, because whatever you are thinking, that is what is going to manifest. But your foreseeable outcome is the Three of Cups, which is your celebration. I can see you have to gather your thought. There's a lot of misunderstanding in your head, so remove that. This is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you resonate with this and you want to go in depth, you can book a personal reading with me. If you are okay with the reading and you just have a question or two, there's a link in the description box. Click that link, you'll be routed to my page. Type in your questions and then click submit. And I hope to see you also in babaylantv. Thank you so much again for watching. Love and light to you. Namaste. See you on the next reading. Goodbye.